What's up, guys? It's your girl Tanya, and welcome back to Quetrah Tarot. Guys, please like, share, and comment. Please subscribe to the channel. Anything you'd like to know about me and this channel will be down in the description below. Also, I do this for entertainment purpose only, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I also like you to know that no weapon formed against me shall never, ever prosper. I am protected by the Most High God and my team of spiritual warriors of the highest light. My ancestors don't play about me, so please, for your safety, don't even try it. On that note, I like to call in your warriors, my warriors, and the Most High God to this reading so I could get clear, accurate channel messages. Please and thank you. What's up, guys? How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Let's get down to it. I have a download for us, guys. It was basically a premonition and then a download after. All right, I'm gonna try to just sum it up all together because it could be a little bit long, but I'm gonna try to just bring it in. All right, some of y'all out there may be trying to protect someone from some form of danger or some form of deja vu in your life. Or you may know that someone is not good for someone, and no matter what you say or do, it just seems like this person is just bound to going through that problem, that wahala, whatever it is, that you're trying to stop them from going. You're trying to show them different ways. You're trying to talk to them, encourage them, both up front, afar, even, to maybe certain friends or associates. You try to talk to them to see what they talk to this individual. And nothing, absolutely nothing seems to be working out. So for some of y'all out there, I'm getting to, this is where it splits at. Y'all getting to the point where y'all getting desperate that y'all can't see the writing on the wall, and you really operating from your ego point, for the simple fact that you trying to control something that you can't control. Granted, you may know exactly what this is, and you did your darndest to try to stop it, but you have to realize in life, if you can't stop something, it was not meant for you to stop it. You could do more harm than good, even though it could be a real jacked up situation. Look, I'm just a messenger because I'm pulling on some energy right now that's like, oh, so you're trying to tell me not to look out for example, this is an example I'm using. Oh, you're trying to tell me not to look out for my child because I see my child going through something that I went through, so I'm trying to stop them. I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids, or it don't even have to be your kids. It could just be, a friend. You're trying to tell your friend not to go with this dude, or, because this dude is, he's not a stand-up person. He's from the bottom of the bottom. And your friend refused, no matter all the signs, red flags from everyone, and nothing seems to be working. All right, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just a messenger. You take it, the message, how you take it, but don't come for me because I'm literally pulling on somebody, like really going in on me right now. And again, I'm just a messenger. That sounds like a you problem and not a me problem, and you really have to go within yourself. Don't reflect that over here because I'm really feeling that. Anyway, moving forward, like I was saying, the download was saying basically the other way I was seeing is you could try all you want, but if you see something is not working out, it's similar to this one, but you're going to other people to, outside of you to try and help you. You're trying to manipulate the situation, and it's going to do more harm than good. That's that side. The other side is this individual, these people, they have to go through that lesson. Sometimes in life you have to allow people to go through their wahala, their problems, their pasa, for them to learn. That's the only way. You can't stop them. That's their experience. That's what they signed up for with the Most High. That's their lesson. You know, granted, your heart is in the right place. You know, you don't want to see this happen to whoever this individual is to you. You know, this person probably have you crying because you see the writing so clear on the wall that you don't want that same experience for your child or this friend or whoever this individual is that you're really trying to show them. And again, for some of y'all take going beyond, like, you need to put your brakes and see it in another way. Like, maybe God want this person to go through it. Maybe this is a part of that person's soul contract, is to experience this. Because what's going to happen is you trying to stop something that you see clearly what it is. You see the manipulation of the situation. Somebody don't want this message to come out, but it's going to come out because I don't work for nobody but the Most High God. Moving forward, you could see everything clearly: the manipulation, the cheating, the deceiving, the lies, the backstabbing, the abuse, the beatings. You can see it all. You feel me? And this person still want to be in it. It could go as far as this person is under a spell, and you're trying to intercept that. And I get all that. And you're doing and you did a whole lot to try to make this situation work out in your favor because you want the best for this individual, and you see clearly that this piece of shit that they with means nothing to them, absolutely nothing, and for whatever reason this person can't see it, aka love can be blind if it's a love situation. You know, it don't have to be, but it can be. You know, you gotta stop. You gotta let go and let God. Real talk. Because what's going to happen is you may succeed also at stopping it. And this person may wake up and actually see the person for who they is. And okay, you know, and they're grateful to you for stopping it and everything. What's going to happen is that the universe, God, spirit, ancestors, they signed up for a particular soul lesson. So now the universe is going to end up delivering another lesson, and it could be worse than the last. And you don't want that. So sometimes, as painful as it is, you have to let go. Even if they're your kids, nobody want, if you love your kids, because not everybody do, but I love the shit out of mine. So don't nobody want to see nothing, not even a hair on their kids be out of place, nothing, But if it's out of your control, out of your pocket, if it's destined to happen the way it needs to be happen, then you have to trust the process. You have to go within. You have to talk to your team and they have to help you to help yourself to let go, because you have no control over this matter. This is a part of this individual or these people's soul contract. You cannot interfere because you could make it worse also. And you don't want that because your intentions may be good, but then it plays out in a fucked up way because a lesson must be had here. And this person must learn the lesson. You went through your lesson, so you're able to be where you are, to be able to identify what you're able to identify within this individual. This person can't identify it yet. And no matter what you try to do, it just seems like nothing is working. That's when destiny's at play. You have to let it play out. You cannot interfere. As much as you love the person, as much as it hurts. Some of y'all crying yourself to sleep. I get it. Oh boy, do I get it. I relate. But if you realize you went within, you went to the Most High, you went to your ancestors, you went to your spirit guide, whoever you resonate with, you went, and they like, yo, baby girl, baby boy, you gotta let it go. This person has to go through it. I know it hurt, and you see everything clearly. I mean, you see it so clearly that the individual that's doing the bullshit to the other person don't even see that clear. That's how clear you see it. But you didn't wake up to see it that clear. You had to go through your own personal experience so you could identify that, it's a generation curse. And maybe you woke up, but by the time you woke up to who you really are, say you are the curse breaker in your blood lineage, right? And you woke up when you finally woke up. But when you woke up and realized everything for what it truly is and who you are and everything, this person already got into a situation, or these people already got into a situation. So by the time you woke up, it was too late. But you have other people that's behind this person that you don't help because you woke up, because they heard your words, they heard the message, they took your advice, and they end up going in a different directions, and you saved their life. And you may feel guilty that you wasn't able to stop this individual from going through what they're going through in that manner, but you still have to give yourself a break. Like you and remember, you're still learning also. You're evolving also. So everything is happening to everybody at their own time. We all have choices and free will out here. And if you tried your best and did the most, and nothing is happening to your liking, you have to pull back. And this is when you really truly have to identify with letting go of the matter. This is you're holding on and you're doing more harm to yourself than to others, because you're crying, you're doing the most, you're feeling sad, you're not putting your best foot forward into who you are and to building you and becoming a better version of yourself, because you have this energy over here that you want to control it so bad because you see it for what it is and you don't want no harm come to this individual. But no matter what you try to do, say, it just seems like it's not working out. That's because it's not for you to control. It's not your problem. It's not your experience. You had yours. Allow this individual to have theirs. You don't want them to go through something worse than what they're going through now. So you have to let go. No matter how it feels, we have to remember certain people are brought in our life for a short period of time or a long period of time. But whatever that time is, you need to utilize it to the best of your advantage. And no matter what you put into that person, you know that them seeds that you planted within that person is good seeds, and they will eventually take flight. Allow them to grow. They may not grow in when you want them to grow. You have no control over that. You have no control over nature. The only control you have is over yourself and how you react to certain things. But you have to remember and be careful and mindful that you don't sabotage somebody else's experience lesson, then that's karma you're setting up for your own self. And if you just came out of a cycle dealing with some bullshit, you don't have no karma, you're not trying to build no new karma on yourself. So you have to really understand what it is. You might not like it, but you have to let it be. This person have to learn. No matter how much it hurts you, no matter how much you don't want this person to go through that or feel that because you went through it, or you seen somebody else go through it, or you heard some story of some people going through it, and you don't want that for that individual or nobody at that. But you have no control over it. Especially, I'm seeing some of y'all really went overboard trying to stop whatever this is, and absolutely nothing is working. And I'm asking you to really go to your spiritual team and really have a discussion with them about this matter, because you need healing. You need to stop, because you will end up making this shit worse than it needs to be, The more this person learns, the better they do. The better they do, the better they are, the better they do. So you have to allow them to learn. They not, learning is just not by being a dictator. Everybody do this, do that, say this, say that, and that's it. No, it's about the experience. It's about the physical action. It's about the feeling, the frequency, the vibration, the energy. That's a whole lot. And a lot of y'all can't compare. If it's a relationship, it's very hard for you to try to compete with dick or compete with vagina, or and that's in a low vibration way if you want to look at it like that, but that's not how I mean it. You can't compete where it's not for you to compete at. Sometimes you just have to fall back, no matter how clear the warning is right there. This soul signed up for it. Allow them to have that experience so that they can learn for their own self. They ass whooping is not your ass whooping. Your ass whooping could have been on a billion. And their ass whooping could be on a million. Not saying the ass whooping is better than the other ass whooping, because the ass whooping is an ass whooping. I'm just saying, you can make shit worse than it needs to be. That's all I'm really trying to say. You did the most, and it didn't work out. You even prayed, you meditate, you manifest, you did everything you could possibly do. You start physically getting engaged, trying to attach yourself to certain situations. Nothing is working out. That's because it's not for you. Learn that God protection is always with you, so God delay is a blessing. God not allowing whatever your plan is to go through, to work out, it's a blessing in disguise, because this thing could be over with, but because you're allowing your feelings to be involved because of who you are and what you went through, you don't want it for this individual, but you have no say-so over it. You absolutely have no say-so at all. You have to fall back. So you're just going to be hurting yourself, and now what the universe going to do? Allow you to cause and to give you you need to be distracted. So you need some more lessons on learning to leave shit alone. Like the writing is clean, you're not learning signs. You're not learning that, okay, you did all of this and nothing is working. So you're still not getting it that the universe is at play. Divine timing is at play here. You can't do shit. Fall the fuck back. I don't mean to be all cold-hearted or nothing like that, but I don't know who ancestors that is, but somebody ancestors came through there like, you can't do shit. Fall the fuck back, because you're going to try to mess up something. It's a plan, and you're not a part of that plan, and you have to understand and respect that and fall the fuck back, because if they have to teach you a lesson, they will. They're trying to spare you. You up here trying to spare the person, but this person cannot be spared because they signed up for it. This is a part of their journey, their bloodline, their lessons, their life path, who they are, their mere existence. You cannot interfere. You really have to just sit back and wait until they learn what they got to learn. They will be back. If it's destined for them to come back to you, they will be back. You have to understand and believe that. They will be back. And granted, it's going to hurt. You're going to have them days where you think about them and you start crying, or you start wondering what they're doing or how they feeling. And then you're going to have them days where, you know what, I know they're all right. I know God got this, Spirit got this. Let me focus on me and pour into me right now. So at least when they come back, if they do, they destined to, you will be in a better place to assist them with that healing journey when they come back, because it's a healing process, and you know that because you've been through it. So you're not a part of them going through that experience, but you are a part of them going through the healing journey. So allow them to go through the experience so they can hurry up and come back to you, so that the healing journey can begin, properly, and then you're in a better place. More clarity will be onto you, more clarity, you'll be more grounded, more wisdom, more knowledge, so that you could help them in a more better way when you're more logical and focused than when you're irrational and dealing because you're trauma bond. You need to go within and heal that trauma, while you can't let somebody else go through what they need to go through. Even if you tried your best, you did all what you did, that's the universe, that's God, that's your team asking you to just fall back. You're not a part of their experience going through this, but you are a part of their healing. So allow them to go through whatever, no matter how fucked up it is, but understand you will, and you are a part of their healing process. So they will come back. I feel that for a lot of y'all. And for those who they don't come back, it just wasn't destined. You got to remember, we're here for a short period of time. You feel me? So you got to make the best you can with what you have, what you can, and what you could do while you're here. And if you're doing everything over here and focusing all your energy over here, then who's focusing on you? Who's helping you out? Who's, can't nobody do it but you. You got your own destiny, your own path, your own journey, your own experience that you signed out for. So if you're going to put a hold on that just to focus on somebody else who have their own journey, their own experience, their own story that they written out for their life that does not consist of you going through it with them, you have to respect that. At least respect the fact that you got a spiritual team that's letting you know that you are a part of their healing journey. So when they learn what they need to learn, they will come back so that their healing journey could continue. So you have a major part in their life. Yes, that's an experience and a trauma that, it's a lot. And it's a lot to work through that. So you're going to have your work cut out for. So you need to go and focus on you, get more grounded, get more, meditate more, get more insight, read more, do what you have to do for you. So when they come, you will be a better version of yourself. So you could deliver a more better version of yourself to that person, healing growth, than you could have when you were so emotionally attached to this person. You didn't want nothing to happen to them, no matter how much it hurted you, no matter how much they hurted you. They still chose someone else, and that made it hurt. And you have to go heal that aspect of you so that when they come back, you don't pour that onto them in a low vibration sound on the person that's unhealed, that's unforgiving, that's unnurturing, that's understandable. You realize what was going on, and you took time out and allow them to go through whatever they got to go through so that you could go and heal, because you recognize that. So when they come back, because they will, if it's destined for, they will, you're going to be a better version of yourself because you healed that aspect of you. So you won't have two energy that needs healing, that it's like the blind leading the blind. You're not trying to lead nobody blinded somewhere, and you don't want them to lead you blinded somewhere. So you go heal so you could be the one that's seeing and guiding them to that healing point in their life, to where they won't have to feel that it's their fault. They won't have to feel like, damn, why didn't I love myself enough? Why didn't I, find out the roots of the problem of why you allow what you allow, for how long you allow. You went through that. Allow them to go through that. Allow you to continue your healing, so when they come, it will be more easier for you and easier for them. We don't got to make it hard on ourselves, but the cord needs to be cut, or whatever attachment you have that's it's not a good attachment in that way. You have to allow people to fall, and you have to allow them to get themselves up. You can't always be there. Sometimes you got to let them kids fall down and bust their ass and get back up and be like, oh, damn, that hurt, dust their little leg off, and just keep going. But if you are always there trying to, stop everything, what are they learning? What are they experiencing? Kids like that could come entitled. They know you're going to always be there. You're going to, they could come very disrespectful because you're not truly letting them go experience life full force. You have to trust whatever you taught them, whatever seed you planted in them will grow and evolve when it needs to. You have no control over nature. You can't plant a seed and expect it's going to grow right then and there. You have to let it do its thing. And you have to allow, whether it's your child, your friend, whoever, you have to allow them to let them do their thing and figure it out. The same way you figure it out, your mama figure it out, your mama figure it out, your mama figure it out, and so forth, and so forth. You really can't. You have to truly let go and go heal yourself even more, because you're realizing that, damn, I'm really holding on to this person for dear life, and I'm calling on all kinds of favors, and I'm going to the extra mile of doing shit and nothing seems to be working. That's because you have no control over it. There's a pause, a stop sign. There's not a go sign. There's not a walk slow, red, blue. No, it's a completely red sign. Stop. There's no going forward. There's no movement. Just leave this alone. It has ran its course right now. Now it's on a different course. Allow it to go on that course. At some point, it will turn right back around to you. But right now, allow it to run the course it needs to run. You cannot continue with this course because you have something else over here with other people. I said earlier that you didn't help this person. You wasn't able to help this person the way you would have wanted to because you was unhealed. You didn't know who you was and your worth and everything about you. So this person slipped through the crack. But then you have other people behind you watching, learning, and taking advice. And because they see what they see and what's being played out, they listen to you. Whether you know it or not, they secretly paying attention. When you think whoever these people are, whether they kids, friends, family, onlookers, you got people watching you and they taking notes and you helping them, unknown to you. You're helping them make life-changing decision because you're healed. You're trying to stop people from doing what going in that direction. Is still free will, but you're trying to give your point of view, your advice, your opinion, your facts on what you went through so that they won't have to go through that path, so that they could recognize what it is, some sort. Granted, ain't nothing like being in it and knowing exactly what it is, but if you could stop certain people or some people from going that route, why not? That's a dead end. Don't go that route. That's nothing but dark and hell and all kinds of shit. You don't want to go that route. And somebody got through the hole and they didn't listen, and you have these back here looking like, well, damn, they didn't listen and shit ain't going right for them. You know what? I'm going to listen. And I'm going to go the other way. And they went the other way, and life has been like real great for them because they went on a whole different timeline. They listened to the message, and they paid attention to the signs, and and they was listening. They was paying attention. Whoever these people are that are picking up, you have no clue. People has been taking notes from how you operate, they watching how you express, how you deal, how you just keep going, how no matter what seems to be going wrong for you, you just put on your big girl pants or your big boy pants and you keep it moving. You don't let nothing stop you. You understand that life is an experience, it's a journey, it's not something that, you go, we all going to go through adversity, we all going to go up and down and up, and that's just life. That's real talk. That's balance. They taught us that this is balance. I'm quick to tell you that's bullshit. That ain't balance. That's death. Okay, that's death of this body because, death ain't real. But this is balance when you're moving. Some days it's up, some days it's down. You feel me? Some days you good, some days you're not. Some days, you're still moving. Even the goddamn earth ain't still. The earth is moving every millisecond. You feel me? And so are you. So how is this balance? I never understood that. That's one of the lies that they told us, that this is balance. No, this is balance. Speak about it if you know about it. Comment down below. I ain't even pull a card, but I'm just going off the downloads that I've been getting lately. It's just been a lot. I got a lot. Different readings, though, for different stuff. Is there anything else, Spirit, you want to add to this? The girl with a snake. Oh my God. This just explained the whole story of the download, the vision, everything that I got in one. Literally. The snake, the girl with the snake, that's the empath and the narcissistic, parallelogram being charmed or used, enable, boundaries needed big time. That's what this whole thing been about. So The downward, basically, you see this narcissist doing this empath that doesn't deserve it clearly, you know, and you see how manipulated this empath is, how dangerous they is, how determined of how they determined to just bring this girl down, knowingly or unknowingly. You know, a lot of them is knowingly. I need some water for that one. 1 second, guys. That's exactly what this is. Ah, that makes so much sense. So that's why you're trying to stop it. You're trying to stop it because you clearly see this is an empath, an energy vampire stealing the life force out of this damn empath, and you want to stop it and you can't, and that must be the most painful. I'm here with you. I don't know who you are, but I'm here with you. That must be one of the most painful feeling of your mere existence, is to know you have no control. You have to sit back and allow this to play out. Because if it don't, it could be even worse. Because a lesson must be learned in loving thyself, appreciation thyself, putting thyself first, knowing that when something ain't right, something ain't right. No one want to say no. No one want to say, I don't want to be with you no more. I deserve better. I don't deserve to be speaking like this. I don't deserve to be treated like this. I do everything for you, and this is what I get back in return. That's not equal give and take. That's me pouring water into you, and you pouring acid into me. How is that fucking balance? It's not. And as a parent, as a friend, as a family member, or just as an onlooker, that's some pain. That kids that actually give a fuck and can't do nothing, that's a disgusting pill you have to swallow. Because no matter what, if you don't allow it, something worse is gonna happen. The lesson in what they gotta learn about self-love, self-appreciation, self-knowing, self-knowledge, self-growth. They got to understand that, and the universe is going to teach them one way or another. So if you out there trying to stop this from happening, don't stop it. And I know it's painful as fuck. Like, who the fuck you think you telling me not to stop this? This motherfucker beating on my child, my only child. I don't got no more after her or after him. Or, you know, this the only girl or this the only boy. Whatever it is, whatever your story is, I'm asking you to see it in a different way. Because you may be stopping, and then she later on get into a relationship with somebody that's 100 times worse than the person she with now, just because a lesson need to be learned because she signed up for it with the Most High God, a soul contract with this individual. So if you don't want it to grow, and then for it to grow any bigger, or for her to continue on this hamster wheel of meeting one narcissist after another narcissist and not truly understanding her worth, not understanding boundary, not understanding enough is enough, I love myself more, not understanding and pouring more into you than you would into anybody else, especially this narcissist, allow. That's a sour pill to swallow, I know. I know all too well. But you have to trust your team, God, and yourself. You have to understand that this must happen, or it could be worse. You don't want her to end up, or him to end up with somebody 100 times worse than the person that they with now. If this person is at 50, you 100 times worse is somebody that's 100 at 150. You don't want that. So as much as it hurt, you're going to allow it to be. God knows what he's doing. And if this is an empath, this empath got certain gifts, certain energy. She signed up for this assignment. Allow her to do, or allow him to do, their assignment. It doesn't include you, the assignment, the getting down the action part. You're only there for the healing, and that's humongous. So fall back. Go heal yourself even more. You could never get enough healing. Go get more understanding about self and why this must happen. Without your input, allow spirit to do what they doing. You crying, you neglecting you not pouring into you the way you need to pour into you because your focus on this is not helping the matter. It's not. You're doing more harm than good. Because those who's listening, those who's paying attention, those who's taking cue, they can't truly take it now because you're so focused on this. You're not focused on you no more. You're not focused on teaching the right stuff. Everything just feels overwhelmed to you. That's because you're too much into something that has nothing to do with you. And I know that's hard to swallow. But this individual must go through it. You don't like it. Don't nobody like that. Who the hell, unless you're some really evil, cold-hearted, don't give a, then, okay, then that's them. But what must happen. God is here. God is watching. We're in the year of Aquarius. We're in the era of Aquarius. Everything is being seen. There's nothing hidden. Can nothing be hidden. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, there was never anything being hidden. God sees all. Spirit sees all. You only see 1% of the pie. And then if you got gifts of spirit and abilities, you see a little bit more. But you still don't see more than spirit. You still don't see more than God. So as hard as it is, you have to get busy with you and let this be. They will be back. In the meantime, you need to focus on you and why this is being so hard for you to let go. That's I don't know if I'm picking up something like, I don't know, codependent energy, and it don't have to be for material or anything like that. It could just be for energy. It could just be because that's your child. Nobody is exempt from this. Nobody that enters planet Earth is exempt from going through whatever experience that they soul signed up for. They came here by themselves, and they're going to leave by themselves. Granted, they use your body, because your body, female, your body is a portal. So they needed a portal to bring this child into this world, and you were chosen. And now you have to let this child that came out of this portal, which is you, go and trust God, Spirit. You just trust that all is well. This person got to go through it, no matter how painful it is, because you went through it. You know what it look like. You know what it feel like. Now this person have to know what they look and feel like because they chose to. Free will. They signed up for that experience. They want to, and for a lot of y'all, this is unfinished business. I'm getting karmic energy also. Unfinished business from past life. I'm getting past life energy. Hey, this way too much. 1 second. Yeah, okay. And getting past life energy, like these people could be from past life. They didn't finish a contract. I don't know who these people are, but I'm picking up somebody didn't finish, or these people didn't finish the contract, and they reincarnated back into this lifetime to finish that contract. So you really have absolutely nothing to say or do. You gotta focus on you is what I'm hearing. Focus on you still have a lot of healing and a lot of work. Damn, you got a lot of work to do. You have no time to pour all of that, all of who you are into this and cut everything else out. That's very dangerous to your mere existence doing that. So I'm being told to stop it, to tell y'all to stop it. Whoever this is, y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to pour into y'all. It's time. Next year, 2025, the year of 9, that's ending. So what needs to go is going to go, whether you like it or not. It's the universal law. If it's old, chatter, it's time to go. If it's not for your highest good, the universe is going to make sure you get it out of your life. You cannot go into 2026 with these baggage. Absolutely not. It's not going down. Year 9 is ending. That's the last number in numbers, period. And that's the last number in numerology. Then everything started adding up double year. So 2026 equals to year 1, starting all over from the beginning again. Guys, next year, I'm telling you, if y'all holding on to anything that no longer serve y'all, your spiritual team, the universe, God, going to make sure you get it out your life, because you cannot continue traveling to 2026 with those baggage, with those frequency. Your frequency will not match those baggage. They have to be left at the wayside. It's going to be very impossible for you to travel on with those. So what no longer serve you will be bye-bye from you. Real talk. Unless you gotta go through a karmic lesson there, that's something totally different. Unless you did some real bullshit and causing hammered on everybody that try to help you or try to come your way or looked out for you, and you was just being real nasty, disgusting, low vibration as fuck, doing the most, wishing shoulda, woulda, coulda, motherfuckers being nice and kind, going out their way for you, and all you could do is stab them in the back, in the front, in the side, up, down, left, right, all about. That's going to be a different play for you. I ain't talking about you and people like you, or energy like you, I should say. Those who got attachment to them knowingly or unknowingly, unwilling to let go of these attachments. Yeah, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all got to continue a whole nother cycle. Because of anyway, so I'm talking to the ones that leveled up, that understand there's forgiveness, that spirit is protecting, that even, everything is going great for y'all. If y'all still holding on to shit that don't matter, that's going to do more harm to you than good, I guarantee you 1 trillion billion %, it will be left at the wayside moving forward. Spirit ain't playing, God ain't playing. I guarantee you that. All this is a plan, it's a lesson. This is like a repeat, but on a higher level. This is the final straw level I'm getting. Whatever it is. Anything else for it, guys? Girl talk. Time. Okay. Time with friends. Moving on. Happily single. Living in the moment. Having fun. That's what's destined for you. Healthy choices. Yes. So this girl, or you could be in a female energy and a guy, the empath and the narcissistic, you're going to get up with some friends. Talk, let it out. Maybe you can't let it out with whoever, your family or whatever, but whoever that's near and dear that you feel you could trust and be open and honest with. You're going to let it out. You're going to have some fun. You're going to let go of all that bullshit you ain't go. Even if it don't want to leave your memory, you're going to push for it anyway and just go have fun because you're tired. You've been through a toxic, very, very, very toxic situation. 444 on the clock. 144 also. So Okay? If you know, you know. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happy. That's what's destined for you. That's what's going to happen after this relationship or situationship, I should say. Whether it's personal or not, romantic or not. This is the after effect. So if you do not continue and you take my message, my download, and my advice, this is what's destined after this. You have to allow them. Granted, it's not going to feel good. You're going to be mad someday. You're going to be up. You're going to be down. That's understandable. But trust the process. Trust God. Trust the universe. Trust the team. They know what they're doing. You're not the first and you won't be the last. It's what I'm hearing. This is the after effect. Healthy choices. Girl talk. Having fun. Letting go of what was. Rewriting my future. Understanding who I am, my worth, my love, how valuable I am to me, to other people. That's what's destined after this. So, but if you intervene, if you come in and try to, it's never going to work. It's going to be worse for you because this must happen. With or without you, willingly or unwillingly. Now you're being warned. Now it's your choice, free will and all. Or you want to take the warning. Leave this alone, no matter how painful it is. And it is. I'm not saying it's not. It's highly, highly, highly painful. But you need to transmute that pain. You are a fucking awesome ass manifester. Take that energy and transmute it into something great. Okay? If you're a cook, make your best dish with that energy. If you're a hair designer, do your thing. Okay? If you're a fucking musician, channel that energy into writing better. A book writer, author, whatever. Take that energy and transmute it and make it work for you. Instead of you trying to start something that you can't stop absolutely at all. You cannot. That's what I'm being told. You cannot, no matter what. Love and all. This ain't about love. This ain't about you. Absolutely. I know there's hard to say because this could be maybe a loved one, like a mother-daughter or a mother-son or, some type of sibling or something like that or parent. It could be. It don't have to be, right? And you actually give a fuck. Because again, I have seen and learned that not everybody give a fuck about their kids and they mean that shit. They like, what? Yo, I seen some shit. I'm like, oh my God. God chose this person. Okay. It's bigger than me because I could never. But I wasn't built that way. So that's why I don't resonate with that. But you have to let go. You just have to trust the process. Let's get a sign, spirit. Let's get some signs out here, please. You have to let go. I ain't mean it like this. You could be a Cancer. They could be a Cancer. Somebody's a Cancer. They could be vibrating with Cancer energy. It could be a mother. That's what I was saying. I was picking up family. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac sign. I'm picking that up. So it could be a mother energy I'm picking up. That this message is for. Your child must go through this, whether you like it or not. It doesn't feel good, and nor it wasn't even designed for you to feel good. You're feeling exactly the way you're supposed to feel. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And it don't feel good at all. You want to cry, and you have been crying a lot. But Spirit is telling me it's time for you to trust the process and let them do what they gotta do. They know what they're doing. You need to focus more on you and pour everything into you, because you stopped doing that. And that's not good. And that's not helping the situation, because when that person needs to come back, you're not going to have enough time with that person, because now you got to do your healing and focus on you and your energy and guarding you and everything, because this person is going to come back broken. So how could you fix somebody or help fix somebody when you need fixing yourself? So you have to focus on you so this person can see what true growth look like. Getting through something, because this person know what you've been through. This person know what you've been through. You done told a story, they done seen some actions, so they know. So to see that you went from this to this, give them hope and let them know and feel that they could also go from this to that. Just because of you doing the work on yourself. So now they have somebody to look up to. No, not to worship or nothing like that. But they see what real growth look like, what real healing look like. Whoever this mother is, you're being rewarded in many ways unknown to you, because of your bravery, because of who you are and what you do. But I feel like you could do more, because your focus is a little bit off. You need to tweak something in your life. And I feel like you need to take that energy you're pouring into worrying about your child and pour it more back into you, and trust that your child is safe and going through. And remember, God is using her to teach this person a lesson, the same way God is using you for many. You're not the only one. But you need to do your part and pour into you and help other people, because that's what you signed up for. You can't stop what you're doing to focus over here. That's like you're focusing on one person, but what about the 100,000 people that's waiting on you? They can't get to evolve and do what they're going to do and make a different choice in life because you're caught up over here? It doesn't work like that. It's time for you to stop focusing what you're focusing on, and start focusing more on you and pour into you. Because your healing is going to do more helping to a lot of people. But you have to trust and let go. You can't continue like this. You're doing more harm than good, baby. You really are. You mean well, but it's not that type of party. This is a lesson that cannot be stopped by you. Only person that could stop this is the Most High God. Not even Spirit could stop it. Spirit is just being guided for certain things with this situation. You know? But to say full-blown stop it because of you, no. It cannot. As much as they may want to, they can't. Because the lesson and the contract was whole. This mother, I'm speaking to a Pacific mother. That's what I'm picking up. And I'm picking up a little girl. And I'm picking up the girl is the empath, and she's going through it with a narcissist. And she's afraid, and this narcissist putting a lot of fear in her. And she wants to come back, but she feels she can't because the narcissist may hurt you. You, the mother. That's for whatever mother I'm picking up on. That's the message I'm getting for you. They want to come back, and they love you, and they don't hate you. And if you feel that they're treating you some kind of way, it's more of a protection than anything, because they don't want this energy to try to do anything to you. So they know where they're trying to protect you, so they figure they stay in it. As long as they stay in it, they're protecting you and whoever else is what I'm getting. That's for somebody. That's deep. That's deep. I'm finna close out. That's deep. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. But that's the message I got. Alright, guys. Let me get one of this. One typo. Is this it? No. I don't know, guys. It hurts a lot, but sometimes you just gotta let go, y'all. And I know that could be the hardest thing to do. It can, because don't nobody wanna, especially for that download I just got with this woman and their little girl. You know, she gotta find focus and groundedness and balance so she could pour into her and her work so she could be better for her little girl. And that's hard knowing that your little girl is going through what she's going through because you've been through it. And maybe I'm pretty sure your ancestors and ancestors and ancestors went through it down the line. Because like I said, this little girl made a slip through the line, right? And now I have to go through that karmic lesson. But if you have other kids, they won't have to go through this karmic lesson because they learned and chose wisely. So you did a lot of help and a lot of good, and you need to start taking appreciation for that and realizing that and living on that, and not just this little girl because she's the only one that slipped through the world. Don't forget, you got other ones looking and up to you and listening to you. So be mindful now. It seems like this mom got a lot on her shoulder, but as much as she want to, she just keep going back to this little girl, and it's understandable, but something got to stop because you got to start pouring more because it's like she's getting dark and you're not built that way because look how light she is, right? And look around her, it's just dark and watery from all the crying she do and all the worrying and fear and everything. It's like this mother is in a hiding on the low because she don't know what to say to people when it comes about her daughter. That's what I'm getting. That something is about to be balanced out and something's about to happen also. And I feel like that's why Spirit is letting me tell you this so that you could start focusing on you and pouring into you because something is about to go down and they want to make sure that you're vibrating at the right frequency and you're doing what you need to do because I feel like this little girl is coming home sooner than you know. And you need to start focusing on you. Life force. Express your driving passion. Sensational and sexual power are increased. So you got powers, you got all kinds of stuff you need to be focusing on, girl, because whatever you freaking manifesting or about to manifest is going to be pointing. And you're using both your mind, your life force and your sexual force. Okay. And this is a great thing because they're using it for you. Ain't nobody trying to, well, they're going to always try, but ain't nobody getting your sexual energy and try to use it for their shit. You're actually using your shit for you. For whatever it is that you want. It's yearns. It's your birthright. It's your gift to you from the Most High. That's what's up. Let me get one more and then I'm out. The other one? No? Let me get one of these. Okay, thank you. We got Dharma is unfolding. This whole story been about Dharma and karma. Google it, because that's a whole nother lesson. I feel like going in right now, and I'm over an hour and I'm about to come off. But Dharma and karma. That's like North Node and South Node. Look, Google it. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Okay. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Your Dharma. So, yeah. It's a journey, it's an experience, it's your life. It's a marathon, it's not a race. So focus more on you, no matter how much it hurts. Take that hurt and pour it into your work. It's gonna, you know, I'm seeing this right now. So you're gonna make a lot of money in whatever work you're gonna do. I literally looked over and I saw that when I said what I just said. So you're about to come into some serious money and make some serious money. So your energy and your focus needs to be on the right thing and in the right direction. It don't need to be too much on that. You know, that's too much of something. It needs to be balanced out. Ain't nobody said for you to get about your daughter. That's impossible unless God wants you to. Otherwise, you're going to always know your child. You feel me? But I feel like the same way you have to pour a little bit of this into this, a little bit of this into that, a little bit of this into that, and a little bit of this into that to balance you out. You can't pour, more than half of you into this, and you got all this life-changing thing over here that needs to take place because, yeah. So, yeah, balance, boundary, a lot of self-love, self-appreciation, Real talk. But yeah, that's what I have for us, guys. Please like, share, and comment. I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank your guys, my guys. I'd like to thank the Most High God for this reading, for everything. And y'all have a blessed day, and I hope that this helped out some way. All right now, guys.